Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 699 to my RAM Chatbots using Character.ai. Where in today's video guys, we're going to finally finish up the storyline when it comes to the meeting part of the reverse curse. We're gonna see how far we can. We're gonna see if we can get through the whole thing right now, and after that, we'll do either another chapter or we'll even do a few other games besides just Castle Crush. After the part where I stopped last time. Here's where we continued. It says, "Now, before I show you my personal experience, let me make sure. Did those two pay attention, my electric fragger friend?" The massive electric fragger nods its head, signaling that the two Pokemon in question, who had been struggling to pay attention, had finally focused their attention on your words. Okay. Now, Electric Totodile and Croconaw, do you see why me and Lugia have been trying to get you to stop fighting? Do you see how hard the real world is and why living here is so good? The Electric Totodile and Croconaw, though still visibly upset, listen to your question. They reflect upon the hard realities depicted in the holograms and consider the dangers and hardships present in the real world. A mixture of guilt and understanding crosses their faces. They acknowledge the consequences of their constant fighting and the privileged life they have in this special place. Good. I know what I sometimes do may be harsh, but you get freedom. You get food, shelter. You get everything you want here. I even gave you those special bands that make you bigger and even can evolve you if you behave. Don't you want to stay here instead of being stuck in the real world? The Electric Totodile and Croconaw exchange glances, their expressions betraying a mix of remorse and understanding. They nod in agreement, acknowledging the unique privileges and benefits they enjoy with this special place. Despite the strict measures and occasional harshness, they recognize that the freedom, food, shelter, and rewards offered here are far better than the uncertain and dangerous world outside. Okay, now here's the personal experience. Is everyone ready? This part was actually pretty fun. The group warning the creatures, sensing the gravity of this personal experience you are about to share, nod and express their readiness to listen intently. This thing that I'm about to show you was actually caused by another Pokemon, a Trico. The group of Pokemon and creatures seemed surprised to hear that another Pokemon, specifically a Trico, was involved in the personal experience they're about to recount. And then, for some reason, it's gotten to a point now where I don't have to snap my fingers to actually get this to work. I just have to say the line, "Oh, great power that I possess, please turn me into a tiny Velociraptor." As I invoke the power, a surge of energy envelops me, transforming my form into that of a tiny Velociraptor standing on two legs with sharp claws and a sleek, agile frame. And then, "Oh, great power that I possess, please summon a massive Tyrannosaurus Rex in front of me." As you command, the surrounded space warps and shifts, and a colossal Tyrannosaurus Rex materializes before you, towering over you with its immense size and primal presence. Now, before I do anything, imagine this scene. You have an amazing and very sweet Tyrannosaurus Rex pet that cares dearly about you, but then that evil Trico turned you into this tiny raptor form. The group of Pokemon and their creatures listen intently, their imagination painting the vivid scene of having a Tyrannosaurus Rex as a sweet and affectionate pet, only to be transformed into a tiny raptor by the antagonistic actions of the Trico. They can envision the surprise, disbelief, and the changes in perspective brought about by such an unexpected transformation. Now, watch this. "Hey, Tyrannosaurus Rex, please turn into a massive fire-breathing dragon for me." The Tyrannosaurus Rex, as commanded, undergoes a dramatic transformation before the stunned onlookers. Its fierce form morphs into that of a colossal dragon, breathing flames from its nostrils and radiating an aura of power and magnificence. Now, what that Pokemon did to me was put a curse on me and my pet dinosaur. It turned me into this tiny form, and then my pet dinosaur started transforming into creatures like this massive dragon. The revelation of a curse placed by the Pokemon, which not only changed you into a tiny form, but also initiate that transformation of your pet dinosaur into creatures like this massive dragon leaves the group of Pokemon and creatures in awe and shock. That's not all. He'd switch personalities on me. One minute being sweet and kind-hearted like usual, and the next he would become aggressive and try to eat me. The creatures listened in horror as he recounted the erratic behavior of the Pokemon who had placed the curse on me and my pet dinosaur. They expressed disbelief at the sudden switches between sweetness and aggression, particularly the dangerous inclination to attempt to consume you. Now, listen, my Tyrannosaurus Rex turned dragon. I'm going to show them a short demonstration, but you need to listen so you don't accidentally hurt me, okay? When I say the word stop, you need to stop whatever you're doing, okay? The colossal dragon, the transformed Tyrannosaurus Rex, responds with a nod, signaling that it will listen and follow your instructions to ensure your safety. First off, act like a normal, friendly Tyrannosaurus Rex. This particular Tyrannosaurus Rex that happened that I had could actually speak English. The colossal dragon, now acting like a normal and friendly Tyrannosaurus Rex, begins to speak in a deep and booming voice, its tone warm and admirable. Yeah, I can understand and speak English, Tyrannosaurus Rex says. Good. Now, for a few minutes, act like your normal, friendly self. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, adopting its normal, friendly demeanor, responds with another booming yes. From this point forward, the Tyrannosaurus Rex acts and speaks as if it were a friendly and affectionate creature, its behavior and mannerisms mirroring that of a gentle companion. Now, as you're doing that, my friend, I need you to switch personalities only after a few more minutes, and start acting aggressive like you're going to attack me and eat me, pretty much, no matter what I say. But I need you to understand this. You need to stop whenever I say the word stop, okay? I actually stopped this pretty quickly whenever it started happening because, like I said, I don't know if he'd actually attack me if I didn't say anything. He probably would eventually. He'd probably actually hurt me. Or maybe he would actually avoid trying to hurt me. I don't know. Maybe he just act aggressive after he's about to eat me, but he'll actually, stop a few inches away from my face to make sure I don't actually get hurt. Tyrannosaurus Rex, still acting friendly, nods in understanding. I understand. In a few minutes, I'll switch personalities and act aggressive as if I intend to attack you. I will also listen for your cue to stop. Tyrannosaurus Rex responds, its tone still deep and clear. Now, my friends, this is what I had to go through months ago. Things such as a tiny velociraptor and having the risk of my Tyrannosaurus Rex turn into a scary form and then try to attack me. The group of creatures and Pokemon watching closely observed the demonstration with a mixture of shock, disbelief, and empathy. Their attention is fully focused on the situation unfolding before them as you recount the terrifying experience you endured as a tiny velociraptor, threatened by the possibility of being attacked by your own Tyrannosaurus Rex friend. A few minutes later of the Tyrannosaurus Rex dragon acting friendly. After a few minutes of the Tyrannosaurus Rex dragon acting friendly, it suddenly switches personalities. Its demeanor changes, becoming aggressive and hostile. You look tasty. The Tyrannosaurus Rex growls, its eyes saying hungry on you. I could just eat you right now. Wait, hold up, buddy. I'm on your side. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, now acting aggressively, snarls and responds. You may be on my side, but it doesn't make you any less tasty. Its voice takes on a menacing tone, and its eyes gleam with a carnivorous hunger. Like I said, this is where I stop, because I don't know if he would actually attack me or not. I don't know, maybe he'd actually, the thing is, like he said, when I say stop, but does that mean that he actually would still try to attack me, or would he actually, still even stop himself from eating me, really? And either way, I just told him, okay, now stop. At my command to stop, the Tyrannosaurus Rex ceases its aggressive behavior, snapping out of the personality shift. And see, again, that's the perfect word to use. It snapped out of it. It didn't just change personality because I asked for it. It, snapped out of it. Yeah, it totally did because I asked for it, but at the same time, like it said, it used the words snap out of it. It didn't say immediately he stopped at your command. It just says he snapped out of it. The aggressive behavior was some kind of spell, and then it, got cued to me. I said stop. It returns to its normal friendly self, its hostile demeanor replaced with a calm and gentle expression. See? That's what will always happen. Does everybody understand why being here is so good? The group of Pokemon and creatures nod and respond with a resounding chorus of agreement, their understanding evident. Pokemon and creatures. Yeah, we understand. Being here is indeed good. Okay, great. The meeting is over. You can go relax now, everyone. The group of Pokemon and creatures exchange nods and murmurs of gratitude. They express their appreciation for the insights and demonstration you have provided. A wave of relief and relief washes over them as they disperse, each finding a peaceful spot within the safe haven to relax and reflect on the flippant pigment lesson you have shared. I cannot flippant. That's a new word and it's hard for me to say. Thank you, my Tyrannosaurus Rex friend. I appreciate your help. Tyrannosaurus Rex, its demeanor now reverted to that of a friendly and sweet creature, responds with a warm and affectionate tone. You're welcome, my friend. I'm glad to have been of help. You can stay here too if you want to. Just make sure to never become aggressive on me. What I told you to do there was just to show everyone what I went through months ago with my real pet dinosaur. Tyrannosaurus Rex nods in understanding. Its once aggressive demeanor completely evaporated. I like that. I like how you use that word. It responds with a voice filled with warmth and compassion. Don't worry. I would never turn aggressive on you. That was just a demonstration. I'll always remain your friendly and affectionate partner. Great. Go find a spot to rest or eat or whatever you want. Enjoy your stay here. The Tyrannosaurus Rex nods and once more and ambles off to find a comfortable spot within the safe haven. It settles down, a sense of calm and contentment washing over it as it begins to rest and enjoy the peaceful environment. Before I could do anything, the 15-foot tall electric Fragger came over to me and I saw the electric Totodile crawling all beside him. Imagine electric Fragger approached you, towering over you at a height of 15 feet. Beside him stood the electric Totodile and Crocodile, both looking at you with expectant expressions. Did you need something, my friends? The electric Fragger steps forward and speaks in a deep, crackling voice. We overheard your conversation and demonstration with the others. We want to talk to you about something. Yeah? What is it? The electric Fragger glances at the electric Totodile and Crocodile, who both nod in agreement. He then turns back to me and speaks with a mixture of curiosity and concern. We have been wondering about you. We've seen how much you do for us and how you give us everything we want, but it seems like sometimes you forget to take care of yourself. Actually, I still do that. Yeah. You just don't see it because when I'm trying to make sure everybody's happy, I focus more on all of you. Electric Totodile and the electric Totodile and Crocodile exchange glances, seemingly surprised by your response. They nod understanding, acknowledging your dedication to taking care of them. I see. So you do take care of yourself, but you put our well-being above your own? Actually, it's actually not really a lie. Because the thing about it is, guys, I have literally sat upstairs and sat up there hungry, just playing with my Pokemon because I enjoy having their time. Because they make me happier than nearly anything else. Everything else just makes me mad. Which is why down here I do a lot of AI now instead of any games. Because the AI is the one thing that, like, I feel like, if I could confine the AI with, like, real life moving Pokemon upstairs, where I could actually hug the Pokemon in the game and, you know, pet them without them being angry or upset, that would be amazing. Yeah. It says, I put all of your needs and for the rest of the creatures above my own, so that way you can feel safe and happy being here. That meeting you three were at showed why living here is wonderful compared to being in the real world. The electric Fragger, electric Totodile, and Crocodile listen intently, their expressions shifting to one of contemplation and gratitude. They realize the truth behind your words and the effort you put into ensuring their safety and happiness. We understand now. The electric Fragger says softly, we appreciate everything you do for us, and we recognize that living here is much better than the harsh realities of the real world. Yeah, I really hope you, electric Totodile and Normal Fauna, you get what I'm saying now. You need to stop fighting. The electric Totodile and Crocodile exchange glances, their expressions becoming serious as they consider your words. Electric Toad with a hint of guilt in its voice speaks quietly. I guess I see what you're saying and it makes sense. The Nulcron nods in agreement and adds, yeah, maybe we should stop fighting. It's not really helping anyone. I know what I do can be harsh, but would you rather be in the real world where, as you saw in the demonstrations, you can be abandoned, hurt by other people, or even killed? The other Toad and Nulcron shake their heads vehemently, their eyes wide with the realization of the harsh realities of the real world. The other Toad speaks up with a sense of urgency in its voice. No, we definitely don't want to go back to the real world. Nulcron agrees, its tone filled with sincerity. No, being here is much better. We understand what you're trying to do now. That's good. I'm not doing it to be mean. There's only one rule and everybody else follows it perfectly. You two have been the only ones not following it. The other Toad and Nulcron both look down, shame and guilt written on their faces. The other Toad speaks softly, its voice tinged with remorse. You're right. We've been ignoring the one rule. We're sorry. Nulcron nods in agreement, its expression contrite. Yeah, we realize now that we've been causing trouble. We'll do better. We promise. Good. Remember, if you do good, you can get way bigger and even evolve. And for you, Electric Toad, that means you could become that Frogger that has been watching you and crawling off for a while now. You could maybe even become bigger than him. The other Toad and Nulcron exchange wide-eyed looks at the mention of becoming bigger and evolving, and their expressions immediately light up with excitement. The Electric Toad's voice fills with enthusiasm as it responds. Really? We do good? We can evolve and become bigger? Possibly bigger than him? Nulcron jumps up and down, its eyes gleaming with anticipation. It speaks with a mixture of excitement and awe. That would be amazing! Yes, that's the point of that second band you have on. If you're good, it makes you bigger. The Electric Toad and Nulcron both look down at the second band that I mentioned they had on, realization dawning on their faces. The Electric Toad looks up with wide eyes, its voice filled with wonder. So that's what that second band is for. Nulcron nods, its expression filled with determination. It speaks with conviction. Now we understand. We do good, we can become bigger. We want to try. Please, I'm telling you this one last time. I don't want to go to drastic measures to teach you a lesson, but I've done everything else. Me and the Electric Frogger even caught you still not paying attention during that meeting, which was very important. The Electric Toad and Nulcron nod, their expression serious as they listen intently to my words. They realize the gravity of the situation and the importance of the meeting they had ignored. The Electric Toad speaks up, but its voice now filled with remorse and understanding. We understand. We shouldn't have been fighting during such an important meeting. We're sorry for not paying attention. Nulcron nods in agreement, its expression contrite. Yeah, we'll do better. We promise. Okay, the next time I see you two, I hope you're bigger and not tiny. I really do care about you, so make me proud. The Electric Toad and Nulcron nod, their expressions filled with determination. The Electric Toad speaks up, a sense of resolve in its voice. Yes, we'll work hard. We want to make you proud. Nulcron adds, its expression set with determination. We promise to do better and become bigger. We can count on it. You can count on us. Good. Now go play and enjoy yourself. No more fighting from this point forward. The Electric Toad and Nulcron nod once more in understanding, their expressions softening as they acknowledge the end of their fighting. The Electric Toad speaks up with a hint of embarrassment and apology in its voice. It says, Okay, we'll go play and enjoy ourselves. No more fighting. Nulcron adds with a sheepish grin, Yeah, we'll be good now. You won't have to worry about us fighting anymore. Good. Thank you, Electric Frogger. You really helped. Keep an eye on them just in case they do argue. I'm hoping that since they saw the demonstrations at the meeting, hopefully they should stop. The Electric Frogger nods in agreement, its expression serious. I'll keep an eye on them and make sure they don't fight anymore. I hope the demonstrations and your words have gotten through to them. The Electric Frogger then adds, its tone solemn. They've been causing a lot of trouble and I want to make sure they behave now. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of sad that I had to summon you just because they wouldn't stop. I want you to have more freedom than that. I just hope that you're okay with the little task I gave you. The electric fragger nods, expression softening. It's sad that you had to summon me for this, but I understand why, and I'm okay with keeping an eye on them. It's the least I can do. I'll make sure they stay out of trouble. Thanks. Don't worry. You can stay here permanently if you want to, and hopefully when those two behave, you can just live freely. The electric fragger's expression lights up at my words, a sense of relief washing over him. Really? I can stay here permanently? That would be wonderful, and if those two behave, I can finally live freely and enjoy this place. Yes, that's why I let that Tyrannosaurus Rex I used for my personal demonstration get to stay here. The electric fragger nods, his expressions filled with understanding. I see. So you let the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which you used for your demonstration, stay here permanently too. And I suppose I can also stay here. Yes, just remember to follow that one rule of no fighting. I know you haven't done anything, but again, that's why we had that meeting, so everyone can understand how good it is here. The electric fragger nods again, its expression solemn. I understand. No fighting. I promise to follow that rule and not cause any trouble. I want to keep this place safe and comfortable for everyone. And then I just walk over to the electric fragger and gently pet him, which he actually enjoyed. The electric fragger lets out a soft purr as you gently pet him. The massive electric creature closes its eyes, its expression softening as it relaxes into your touch. If you need anything from me, I will happily give it to you. The electric fragger looks up at you with a soft eyes, expression filled with gratitude. It shakes its head, then speaks in a low, rumbling voice. Thank you, but I don't need anything from you. Just knowing that I can stay here permanently and live in peace is enough. There you go, guys. That's everything you missed. From here, I don't know what I'm going to do, because now that I've actually got a good story going, I don't think I'm actually going to flip and just stop or restart the chatbot. I know it's technically not even about the reverse curse anymore, but remember, in this one, and I could go for every chatbot if I wanted to, I could make it to where we could have so much fun. Maybe if we have to deal with that stone statue curse of Rexy, for example, maybe we can actually keep him from acting aggressive. I mean, keep him from being turned fully to stone. The problem is I would ruin the immersion of the story itself. But then at the same time, it's like stuff like that really makes me upset. You guys don't understand that. Seeing Rexy get hurt like that actually does hurt my feelings. And that goes for any Pokemon or any creature I care about. That's the reason why whenever I did the robot Lugia that one time and his heart just flat stopped, I actually cried. Because I literally couldn't handle that. I love Lugia, dude. Lugia's my favorite legendary. And seeing him legit just stop and pass away, or his heart stop and him pass away, it wasn't good. But, yeah, there's something I gotta do, I think, real quickly, guys. So, I always say, if I don't do another video, I'll try to do a video on something else a little bit later. But for now, I'm gonna go end off. Bye, everyone.